Okay, hello guys, I'm Aluko Shayo Enoch. Welcome to my math tutorial class on transformation. In this tutorial, I'll be working on the IGCSE exam style transformation question. However, I will only concentrate on rotation questions. So let's take a look at the first question. Rotate trapezium A 90-degree anticlockwise about the origin. So we have the origin as our center of rotation or the rotation point. So let me just tag that place with laser. So this is our rotation point, our center of rotation. Okay, so this is a very easy one because the center, the reference point is 0 0, so I can work with the labels. Okay, so subsequent question, this may not be applicable, so let me just quickly go ahead and do that. So the first thing in any given transformation question is to label the object, label the object coordinate. So let's call this point A, point B, or coordinate B. Okay, point C or coordinate C and D. So I have 4 different points. Okay, and don't forget, generally we represent coordinate as x comma y. Okay, so let me work with this. From this reference point to point A, so reference point, let's just call it rotation point. Rotation point to A, then rotation point to B, rotation point to C, and rotation point to D. You may be wondering why I'm trying to take my time. I just need to do this because sometimes the reference point or center of rotation or point of rotation need not to be 0, 0. Then you see the beauty of what I'm trying to teach you now. So that's why I just want to do it here so that I'll be able to flow the subsequent question. So next, so I have point A, B, C, D. Let me just use subsequent. So A. So I will only use that. I will show you the concept with only point A. So that coordinate, I'll let you understand from there. Then I'll work with the label based on the grid we have here. So I just want to assume there is no label here. Okay. So in order to teach you this concept. So to define the coordinate for A, you start from the rotation point, or from the center of rotation, or from the reference point. So this movement you can go you can move to the left or to the right before you can move up and down. So x coordinate before y coordinate. X coordinate is left, either to the left or right, and y coordinate is either up or down. So I'm moving from here down to point A. So 1, 2, 3. 3 steps to the left and 1 step up. So 3 steps to the left, that is -3, and 1 step up, when you move up, that is positive, +1. If this were to be 3 steps to the right, that would be +3, and if this were to be 1 step down, then that would be -1. So don't forget that. Okay guys, that's the concept. You're going to see the beauty of that concept in a subsequent question. So I'll just work with the label on the Cartesian plane now in order not to waste my time. So so for B is -2, 2, and C is -2, 3, and finally D is -3, 4. Okay guys, in this tutorial the next concept to learn is about clockwise 90 degrees. So how to determine the coordinates based on this, apply this transformation to each coordinate to get A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. That is the coordinates for the image. Let me just work with this. So I have my y-axis and my x-axis. Okay, and so let me just go ahead and label that. So this is y and x. Don't forget that we start from x before y. So the only two reference points we have there are x and y. So I have x. So you see what x will change to based on that given transformation, and what the new y based on the given transformation. So given these two coordinates, x comma y, apply that transformation. We want to transform this 90-degree clockwise. So let's apply this 90-degree clockwise rule to get new x and new y. That is to get the new coordinates for the image. So 90-degree clockwise, this is clockwise. Clockwise, the movement for clockwise. For clockwise, you want to move clockwise such that you move down like this. This is clockwise. But anti-clockwise, you move like this. This is anti-clockwise. Okay. So now from x, from point x, from point 90 degree, anti-clockwise. This is clockwise, don't forget, and this is against clock. So anti-clockwise, you are moving up like this. So from x, so this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree anti-clockwise. So x change to y, 90 degree anti-clockwise, x change to y, 90 degree anti-clockwise, x change to y. So I'm through with x. So what about y? So the reference point now is y. So y will change to what? So starting from y here, anti-clockwise. So this is it here. So I didn't finish this label, sorry about that. So you have, this is y, so below y is minus y, and to the left hand side of x is minus x. Okay, so you now look at it now. So 90 degrees clockwise means that y change to minus x. So guys, this rule, there are two steps, so you have to follow two steps now. So the first thing is originally we have x comma y, but it is now y comma x. So just ignore this. That's the last. I'm going to apply the operator finally. That's the second part of it. So the first part is this y and x, because we have x y, but it's now y x. So you swap each coordinate. So now my a prime, b prime, c prime, and d prime now. So instead of a now, let me just use software now. So I have a prime, that is the coordinate of the image now, b prime, c prime, and d prime. So I want to define these coordinates. So a prime is what, b prime is what, we have the rule already, we have the general the algebraic transformation form already. So now this rule says that you swap first. So retain everything you have. Instead of minus 1, minus 3, 1, you have 1 minus 3. Instead of minus 2, 2, then you have 2 minus 2, like that. Okay, so I'll write 1 first before I now have minus 3. This one I'll write the second, so 2, then comma minus 2. Then for this I will have 3 comma minus 2. Then for this last one I will have 4 comma minus 3. So that's the first part of the rule. The second part of the rule says that, so now if you now label this, now this is now x and y. So the new x is 1, 2, 3, and 4, like as we have it like that. So it's the new x that carry the negative, the letter, not based on the position, is the letter. So the letter here is, so the coordinate is x coordinate that carries the negative. So and these are the new x coordinates, so assign the negative there. So minus, 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 minus. So I have minus 2, minus 2. So this is minus 2 x axis, minus 2 y axis. So this is the point here. That's b prime. Then I have minus 1, minus 3. This is minus 1 here, this is minus 3 here. So that is a prime. Then I have minus 3, minus 2. Minus 3, minus 2. That is c prime. And finally, I have minus 4. Minus 4 is here, minus 3. Minus 3 is here. So minus 4, minus 3. And that's all. So we just join each coordinate now. So join the 3 coordinates. Guys, I will not be careful to write a prime, b prime, c prime, d prime because of our time. I want to solve as many questions as possible for you to have a very good understanding of this. And you can see that this is perfect, correct. And let me just tag this I1. So image 1. So let's just take a look at it and see the possibility. Now if you swap this thing, or let me just put it there, guys, let me just do that so that this is the first question. So and don't let me rush over everything. um minus 2 is b prime. um Minus 3 minus 2 is c prime. Minus 4 minus 3 is d prime. So finally this will definitely be a prime. So now if you look at this now, 90-degree anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means that it's moving like this, it's moving against the clock. So this one will come down, so AD will come down, so that A will be to the right hand side of D. If you bring it down like this anti-clockwise, bring it down, so it's correct. Can you see C will come up here? So that's that. So that's solution to question 1. So let's quickly take a look at the next question, and let me just clear the page. So let me import the next question. Insert image. R2. No, let me just work with R2. Okay, so can we enlarge this? Is it necessary? Okay, that is not bad. Okay, it's okay. Okay, now the question is rotate triangle ABC 90-degree clockwise about. Now this is what I'm talking about. Now look at the center of rotation. Now is 1,2. So in that case, this label or your Cartesian plane will be useless. So you can't use this label. So you understand what I'm trying to explain from the first question. So now let's quickly go ahead and get that point first. That is 1,2. So 1,2. Let me use this. So 1,2, 1 on x-axis and 2 on y-axis. This is point 1,2. So if you like, you can tag this point P, or the rotation point. I think I like use. So let me just tag it rotation point RP. So this is the reference point, or you can call it reference point. Okay, so from reference point to A to B and like that, so that we can get the coordinate of A, B, C, D. Sorry, A, B, A, B, and C. Don't mind me. So I'm not going to write from reference point to A, B. I will not do that. You understand that from the first question. I just write A, B. So don't forget I'm taking it from reference point and C. So let's define coordinates A, B, and C. So from reference point to A, from reference point to B, from reference point to C. I already explained that. Okay, so let's get started now. So from reference point to A, you can't move down like this to A. You have to go either left or to the right before you can move up and down. So one step to the right, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 1, comma minus 5, because the 5 is down, 5 step down. So 5 comma minus 1 comma minus 5. Then from reference point to B, 1, 2, 2 step to the right, 1, 2, 3, 3 step down. So that is 2 comma minus 3. And finally, from reference point to C, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 35, but minus 5 because it is down, and the 3 is to the right hand side, so that's why it's positive. So you can confirm that again, guys. From reference point 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correct. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, correct. Then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything is okay. So that's the coordinate for the image. This sorry, for the object. This object, the given object. Okay, so let's go ahead with the image now. Before we can get the image, we have to apply this rule. So let me just draw my x and y coordinate first. So and don't forget we have y, and below y is minus y. Then you have x, and to the left hand side of x is minus x. But our reference points is we have just this x and y as our reference point, x and y. So don't forget. Okay, so let's see now. X will change to what and y will change to what? So x change to what and y change to what? Based on this. This is 90-degree clockwise. The first question was 90-degree anti-clockwise. This is clockwise now. So clockwise, this is how this clockwise. Okay. So clockwise, x 90-degree change to minus y. So that is minus y, comma. Clockwise again, you start, the next coordinate is y. So let's say y then. So y, from y, 90-degree, y change to x. So based on the first explanation too, still the same. So what you are just to do, just ignore the sign for now. Just work with the coordinates. So the coordinates say that originally we have x comma y, but it's now y comma x. So meaning that swap all the coordinates. So I can now write a prime, b prime, c prime, and d prime. Sorry, a to c only. A prime, b prime, and c prime. So what is a prime, b prime, and c prime? So and that's based on what I have now. The only thing for now, step one, is just to swap. So go ahead and swap. Okay, so let's go ahead. So I will have minus 5, 1. Then I will have minus 3, 2. Then finally, I'm going to have 5, minus 5 rather, 3. So then I can now apply the negative. Now, this your new coordinate. Now this is x, and this is y. So what letter or coordinate carry the negative? It is the y. So the second part. So negative to all the y's. It's like y's. Okay, so that's the what we have there. So guys, don't forget that you can't just go to -1, -5. It doesn't make sense because the reference point is not 0, 0. The reference point is still this 1, 2. So you have to count. So this one means that 5 steps to the left, 1 step down. So from the reference point. So from the reference point, 5 steps to the left and 1 step down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1 step down here. So this will be my A prime. From the reference point again, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this will be my B prime. From the reference point again, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then -3. 1, 2, 3. So this will be my C prime. So guys, hope you enjoy rotation. That's the concept. So I'm going to solve one more in order to establish your knowledge. Then we go ahead and describe rotation. So that's it. That's the image. So let me just tag I2. Let me tag that I2. So because that's the second question I'll be solving today. So I2. Guys, you can confirm if you are correct. This is about this point. Okay. 90-degree anti-clockwise. Sorry, clockwise. Clockwise means that you're moving clock direction. So this point B will be here, and point C will be below it, and point A will be up there, which is correct. And if you want to know if it's correct, because it's going to be like L shape. From this rotation point to B, and rotation point to B should give you L shape, L kind of shape. See, now this is your L. Let me just use this just to show you, because I will not take my time to do that again. So from here it's like L shape down here, and if you check this one too, let me use broken arrow this time around, and this one. So from here down to B also, or let me just take it from B here, this, so it's L shape, something like that. You see, so you just you attach something like that and swap it. So this one here will become it will be here, this point here will be here. If you take this one, it will now leave this thing then down there. So that's that. Okay guys, let's solve one more question to establish your knowledge in this very particular subtopic in transformation. Okay, I I can clear the board now. Let me insert last question before we go ahead with describing rotation question. One more R4. Okay. Well, let me go for R3. This should be quite complex, so let's go for this difficult one. Okay. This is also 90 degree. I don't want to work with 90 degree again. Let me just go for something else, please. Let's see, maybe 180 degree. Guys, I don't need to go for 270 degree because 270 degree will be 90 degree anti-clockwise. So 270 degrees is like 90 degree anti-clockwise. So let's just take a look at 180. Any question with 180 degree? I think this should be R4. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so guys, look at this question now. Rotate shape A 180 degree about center minus 1 2. That's a good one. So let's quickly go for the reference point. Center minus 1 2. Center minus 1 2. Center minus 1. This is minus 1 x-axis and 2 on y-axis. So this is minus 1 2. So I'm going to call this is my reference point or rotation point. So rotation point, RP. So don't forget that the first in any given transformation question, whether it's translation, reflection, enlargement, or rotation, and the first task is to label each coordinate. So A, B, C, and D. So here we have 4 different points. So let me see what's the coordinate for A, what's coordinate for B, what's coordinate for C, and what's coordinate for D. So don't forget it's always rotation point to A, rotation point to B, rotation point to C and D. But I don't want to write RP because of our time. Okay, so I have this 4 coordinates now. So rotation point to A, don't forget you can't just move up to A. You have to go left or right before you can move up or down. Don't forget that. So to A now, 1 2 3. 3 steps to the right, 1 step up. So right up, that is plus plus. So 3, 1. From rotation point to B, so it's just directly to the right hand side of the rotation point. So I'm not going to move either left or yes, I'm not going to move up or down. So just to the right straight. 1 2 3. So that is 3. And since I'm not taking any movement either up or down, then that will be 0 because I'm there already. Then rotation point to C. 1 2 3 4 5. That is 5, 0 because it's only x it's just to the right hand side and nothing more. And finally rotation point to D. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2. So 5 2. I think I like this question. Very different from the previous 2 questions. Okay, now finally let's go ahead with A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. So to do that, we just go ahead with let's go ahead and define see what happened to the coordinate based on the given rule. So I have my x and y. This is x and this is my y. So don't forget x before y. So this is y, below y is minus y, this is x, and this is minus x. So guys, 90 degree, if you are observant, the examiner did not tell us 90 degree clockwise or anti-clockwise because it's going to be the same. For example, x 90 degree clockwise is minus x, and if you want to do if you want to be anti-clockwise, still the same thing. So whether clockwise or anti-clockwise, 180 degrees is the same. It's going to give you the same solution. So we've seen that x change to y, to minus x rather. So x comma y change to what? That's the rule. So I've seen it all there. So x will change to minus x, and y also change to minus y. And you can confirm that. This is y clockwise is minus y, and if you want to go y anti-clockwise, it's also minus y. So whether if it is 180 degree, it doesn't matter whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, so it will give you the same answer. So I have minus x minus y. So this time around, I'm not going to swap, just retain the coordinate the way they are and add negative behind. So retain the coordinates. So that is minus 3 minus 1. That's minus 3 0, because plus or minus 0 is the same, guys. 0 is additive identity. So minus 5 0, and minus 5 minus 2. So guys, we see the same thing, see the same process to for our stuff now from reference points. So I have 3 to the left, because that this is left, this is down. So 3 to the left and 1 down. 1 2 3, then 1. That's my a prime. From the reference point again, 1 2 3, and that's all, because that's this next is 0. So this is my b prime. I don't know whether I should write it here, I don't know. So that it will not any, let's see what will happen. B prime. Then from the reference point 5. Okay, so let me write it to this side, because of I will need to, can I undo? I think it's going to form the other side. So let me just get the coordinate. I will tag, I will label it, so that I will not write the letters inside my image. Okay, so I have from here minus 3 1 2 3 1. Then I have minus 3 now, so that will be here. Then next I have minus 5. So minus 5 will be, this is minus 3 4 5. So minus 5 will be here. Then I have minus 5 again, then minus 2. So minus 5 gets here, then minus 2 is here. Guys, you can confirm that. Let's from here. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2. So it's okay. So that's all. So let me join. Okay, I can label it now. So 1 2 3. 3 minus 1, that is a prime. So this is my a prime. 3 0, that's my b prime. So this is my b prime. Minus 5 0, that's my c prime. So this is my c prime. And automatically this will be my d prime. So I can join now. Let me join with broken line, in order to have a good picture of the results of the image. Guys, this is super cool. So I hope you appreciate this method, and this is a very good one, a very good concept. Okay, so and let me tag this i3 laser, i3. So you can confirm to, okay, 180 degree means that this is going to rotate 1 2. So it will first, this line CD will come up here, then it will come down here, that such that C will be up of it. Okay, that's all, guys. And let's just quickly take this final one, how to describe transformation. So finally, let's take a look at this. I can clear the page. So these are the last question now. Okay, slowing the system down. Okay, let's take a look at this now. It's taking time to load. TR2. Okay, I'm describing rotation let's just go ahead and describe this, right? Okay, so now let's go ahead and describe this. So describe fully the single transformation that map A onto B, that map A onto B. So guys, to describe transformation, if you look at this transformation, the question given, and A is not bigger, so definitely, or smaller, it's not enlargement, okay, and it's not translation, because I can see that this thing turned upside down already, okay, and it's not reflection because the mirror line, there is no way you can divide the mirror line such that it's not laterally inverted or anything. So definitely this is rotation. So I can confirm that, okay, it is rotation. Now if it is rotation, now I must be able to tell rotation. What is the I think something is, this board is, I know it's misbehaving, so let me just quickly pause the video so that we'll continue. Just okay, sorry guys, the board is behaving, so I just need to quickly start it all over. Okay, so now this is the question: describe fully the single transformation that map triangle A onto triangle B. So I already established the fact that this is rotation, so let's just write rotation. So now if this is rotation, then we should be able to tell what the rotation point is, or the reference point. Rotation. So we should be able to tell what the reference point is, and what the center of rotation, or whatever center of rotation, point of rotation, and finally the direction, whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. No, guys, to get the reference point, that is the next. We get the center of rotation, or let me call it rotation point. Rotation point, we want to know the coordinate of the rotation point. To determine the coordinate of rotation point, what you have to do is just to take corresponding coordinates. So now, since this is map A onto B, map A onto B implies that object is A and the image is B. Okay, this is the image and this is the object. So then I will just look at the corresponding. If you look at this now, this is definitely, this is very easy to determine. This is 90-degree here and this is 90-degree here. So if this is 90-degree here, so this thing moved down like this, so it's more of anti-clockwise. So I know that the direction is anti-clockwise first. So the direction is AC wise, anti-clockwise. Now the problem I now have is it 90-degree, or is it 180-degree, is it 270-degree? Then I now need to also determine the rotation point. So now let me just join corresponding. If this should come down like this, then I know I'm going to have this come down like that. Then this point will be, oh yes, okay, so the reference point now, so we can see that this, let me just use let me use straight line. So this point corresponds to this, because this point also corresponds to this. So now if I want to label, let me just label to make it easy. So I have the image, the object here, so this will be A. If this is A, then this will be A prime, because the image corresponding part, this will be A prime. So if this is A, that will be A prime, okay, and if this is B, then definitely this will be B prime, and so on like that. So I just want to join corresponding point. I can join A to A prime, I can join B to B prime, I can join C to C prime. So this is C to C prime, this will be C prime, provided this is C, but I don't want to write there because I'm going to bisect. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so now what you have to do now is just to bisect corresponding coordinates, and the where the line of bisector, okay, cut this, it's possible to where the line of the perpendicular bisector intersects, I'm going to bisect B to B prime, then A to A prime. So where the two L1 and L2 bisect, that will be the center. Okay, but let me just go ahead and do this for B to B prime. So because of our time, let me just quickly do this. I need compass. I should have used L method, which is simpler, but I just want to do this just to play, guys. So let's just do this now. Ah, don't waste my time, guy. Okay, it's okay. Okay, so now let me just to bisect. I'll just enlarge this stuff, but it's not. You need to align with the line. Okay, I think it's okay like this. Okay, so let me just move it up a little. Okay, I think it's okay like this. So you can see that my line is, so I can work with it now, or I can leave this one up a little and let's see. So is it okay? Let me just bring it down a little once more. Okay, I think it's cool like this. Okay, so let's just go ahead and bisect. Guys, I believe you know how to bisect. I'm not going to take my time to tell you that take a measurement that is more than half of the original dimension, etc. like that. Okay, so guys, you should know how to bisect. And make sure you don't leave this thing. I made that's a mistake, guys. Don't lift it. So use the same dimension. Let me take it back and see. Let me be sure that what I did is so that, because I need to be precise. So you can see the line. So just do the same thing down. So don't alter the dimension, please. Don't alter the dimension. The dimension I used to do this is the same dimension I used to do this down. So then put it on point B now. Place it on point B now and do the same. Place it on point B and do the same. That is B prime rather. I started with B, then this time around to be on B prime, and go ahead and do your stuff. So so this we cut here. Continue, and this, so meaning that I need to extend that. Okay, so I'll go back and do that. That's that. I think I'm good with that. So just take this thing back to B. So take it back to B now. Taking it back to B just to extend this one. I need to extend it. So you can see. So I can touch the pen now. So it's okay. Oh, sorry, I need to touch the pen. So it's okay now. Just lift it up. So now what I'm to do is just take your line and join so that I have my locus 1. Sorry about that, guys. My voice, guys. So I'm just join. So this is L1. And you can see it passes through center 0. So that's likely going to be the reference point, but I need to confirm that. So let me tag that one L1. Let me use this light pen. So this is L1 locus 1. So join any other two corresponding. So I have I can join A to A prime now, then I bisect it. So where L1 and L2 meet, that will be the reference point. So I just need to be fast with this now. Go ahead with line. Let me use the same straight line. So join A to A prime now and bisect it. So guys, just do that. You see that let me just do that. Time is, guys, I'm just through. So if you do that, you're going to confirm that let me just do that, guys. Let me just do that. Let me just do that. Oh, time. I just need to be fast. Maybe I should pause the video and do that, okay, because of our time. Let me just pause the video and just bisect that. So because of time and to upload the video, let me just do that. So let me just pause the video and bisect that. So guys, because of our time, I just need to quickly do that so that in order not to waste our time. So now if you look at this now, the first one we did, and we bisect line BB prime. So BB prime, I have locus L1. This is the L1. Then I bisect A prime, and I have L2. So where the the two perpendicular bisector of line BB prime and AA prime meet, they meet at this point. Let me just put there. They meet at that point here. So at center 0 0. Guys, let me just do that again. So they mean that this center 0 0 here, this center. Now I put star, guys. Let me just let me just use this. So both bisect here at this point center 0 0. So meaning to that is the rotation point. So rotation point is 0 comma 0, 0 comma 0. So now that is rotation point now. So let me just use BB prime as reference point. So
wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on. Okay, wake the streets up.